The Breathe London site brings together the data from air quality sensors installed by local authorities, schools and hospitals across the capital to help Londoners understand and take action on air pollution. Our map shows you the levels of nitrogen dioxide, or PM2.5 particles, in micrograms per metre cubed as is being monitored by our real-time sensor network. The colours represent the government's Daily Air Quality Index, or DAQI for short. Green represents lower levels of pollution, going through yellows, reds, and finally purple for the very highest pollution levels. You can find out more about the DAQI by clicking on the DAQI scale button on the map. If you are interested in the pollution at a particular sensor, you can use the controls on the right-hand side of the map to zoom in, and you can move around the map by clicking and dragging your mouse, or by tapping and dragging with your finger if you are using a phone or tablet. You can also use the search below the map to zoom in using a postcode region or an area name. Tapping on a sensor's circle will tell you more information, including the sensor name and the local authority it is in. Sensors with a B in a circle are part of the Breathe London network. Those with an R are reference sensors from Air Quality England or the London Air Quality Network. If you would like to see more information about a Breathe London sensor, click the View button to go to the sensor's full profile. You can also click on the star in this pop-up to add a sensor to your list of favourites. Sensors that you add to your favourites will appear in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, and their symbol on the map will change from being a circle to being a diamond. You can see all of your sensors in one place by clicking on the All Saved Locations button. From this page, you can see all your saved sensors at a glance and can reorder them by location name, borough, or sort them based on current pollution levels from high to low or low to high. You can also click through to the full sensor page. Each sensor's profile page will show you a map of the sensor's location and the current pollution reading along with the weather for the local area. You can see photos of the sensor's location and view them larger by clicking on them. You can also add or remove a sensor from your favourites list from this page by clicking on the star. The graphs on this page show you the air pollution at the site for the past week. Hovering over the data line or tapping on it with your finger will give you information about that particular point in time, including time, date, day of the week, the pollution level, and the local weather. You can switch between nitrogen dioxide and PM2.5 particulates to see the difference between these two pollution types. You can adjust the time period that the graph shows by changing the start and end dates to give you a picture of the long-term air pollution trends at this sensor, or to see what happened on a specific day. To understand how the pollution levels compare to UK and World Health Organization targets, you can select the relevant button below the chart. To look at the differences in air pollution, you can also compare the data from this time period to a previous time period. So if you are currently looking at a week of data, the previous period will cover the week before your first graph. Or if you're looking at March's data, you can compare it with February's data. You can also compare this sensor's data with the data from a different sensor. Click the Compare Sensor list to see all the other Breathe London sensors sorted by borough. You can choose up to 10 sensors at a time to draw on the chart at once. This can help you to spot similarities and differences. Keep in mind that the pollution at different locations throughout London will be influenced by a wide range of things, including local weather, sources of pollution, street layout, and even building height. If you would like to dig further into the pollution data, you are able to download it to a spreadsheet or CSV file. This can make for excellent raw data for use in school lessons. You can choose to download the data for a whole month or a whole year, or you can set your own start and end dates and choose which pollutant you would like the data for. If a sensor was at this site from a previous phase of the Breathe London project, this will also be shown in the data download options. You can get an overview of all school or hospital sensors at once by going to the school and hospital dashboards. This will show you all the sensors that have been designated as being at school or hospital sites, along with shortcuts to news articles that are particularly relevant to schools or hospitals, and resources that are most relevant to schools or hospitals. As with your favourites page, these sensors can be sorted by name, borough, or current level of pollution. There are also dashboards for each London borough, so you can see all the local sensors together in one place. The Breathe London site also hosts case studies and news articles where you can find deep dives into more information, like this article that uses the Breathe London data to understand where London's particulate pollution is coming from, or this story from Great Ormond Street Hospital on how they are using Breathe London data to improve local air quality. We host resources for schools, local authorities and hospitals that can be used to educate, communicate and take action on air pollution with others. These resources include posters, toolkits, lesson plans and training videos. The Breathe London website and a number of its resources are also available in a selection of other languages. You can switch languages from any page by using the button in the header. The site is available in English, Bengali, Gujarati, Polish, Romanian and Turkish. For those who are interested in the detail of the air pollution monitors, more information about the Breathe London sensors and the calibration process that the data goes through can also be found on the site, along with information on how you can get your own air pollution sensor and get connected to the wider Breathe London network. An API is also available if you are a developer, academic, or other interested party who would like to feed the Breathe London data into your own applications. Please fill in the form to request access. If at any point you have any questions about Breathe London, you can always contact the help desk using the form at the bottom of the website, by emailing us at helpdesk@breathelondon.org, or by calling us on 020 4591 5660. For monthly updates, you can also subscribe to our newsletter using the form on the homepage. Thank you for getting to know the Breathe London website. We hope you find it useful.